Hey everyone, I'm Mitchell.
And I'm Amanda.
And you're listening to the Happily Ever After podcast. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Happily Ever After. We're so excited to have you joining us this week. This is episode 25.
It's your favorite number.
It's my favorite number. We should have done something so special for this episode.
Okay.
Yes, it's a big milestone. It's episode.
It is a lot of podcasts.
Yeah, 25 episodes. That's we've done technically more than halfway into a year of episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're doing one a week. So
it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean we're coming up in a couple of months of when we started the podcast. So we took a little bit of a break because we had a baby.
Yeah.
And a lot of things went on, but we've been back since Christmas break. We took about 2 weeks off from Christmas, but we've been consistently doing this, and this has been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed doing this with you.
When did we start it?
We started back in May. I think it was April or May is when we started. I think April, actually.
No.
April. It was April or May. I think it was actually May. I think it was May. Don't quote me.
Really?
Yeah, it's been that long, but also kind of weird that we started it then, right?
I really thought I was like more pregnant. I wasn't pregnant at all.
No.
2 Mays ago.
I think it was.
Oh, wait, last May. So I was heavily pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking before.
Oh, like two Mays ago.
No. Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah.
Caught back up now?
Sorry. It's 10:32 at night, everyone.
Yeah, but you know what? We're bringing the energy tonight.
Wow, you can.
I am. I'm fully ready. I'm so excited to talk about this episode. There's a lot of stuff I want to get to, like what's been going on in our world, because there's a lot of fun stuff to talk about. And then this is just a fun episode because it's our travel day.
Travel day. Yeah. Travel day is so exciting. Like, there's always such high expectations on travel day, and like whether it pans out or not is like yet to be seen. But like, I love travel day.
Yes. It's one of the best days. There's so much hype. So welcome in. Thank you for listening to us. We truly appreciate your support. And I want to shout out, we got a new 5-star. We actually have 2 5-star reviews this week. Can you believe that? One didn't leave a review, but we got one that did leave a review. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Okay. This one is from Will Higgins 66, titled Favorite Disney Podcast. He said, "Me and my fiance love listening to these two. So much fun to get insight from former cast members." So that's really nice.
It's nice.
Thanks, Will. Thank you, to you and your fiance for listening to us and being here and supporting us and joining along every week. So we appreciate that. So 2 new 5-star reviews. And if you guys would be so kind, leave us a 5-star review. And if you write a little message for us, we'll read it in the next episode that we get it. So please do. And it truly helps out our podcast grow. We would love, we were just talking about last night, like our goal for our podcast and our YouTube over the next couple of years and what we'd like to do with it. And we can't do that without you all. So hopefully you're enjoying it. And if you are, just go into Apple Podcasts, leave that 5-star review. But there's other ways you can support us. You can join our Patreon page. And this is why it's so important to join our Patreon, because honestly, especially right now, if like you're a Disney family, like you got kids or you're thinking about traveling to Disney, or I don't know, maybe you don't have kids, but you have a Disney trip coming up. This is right where you want to be. This is the podcast you want to be on, because every week for the next couple of weeks, we're going to be talking about the trip we took in the fall of last year, kind of reviewing day to day how all that went behind the scenes, talking about taking our 2-month-old daughter, taking our 3-year-old son, and all the ins and outs of that. So giving you little tips and tricks and how all that went. So this is the right place to be for that. But you can join our Patreon and you can live stream the YouTube premiere with us and chat with us at the same time. And you can be a free member to do that. Plus, we have a lot of fun stuff over there. Bonus shows every week, like the Traders that we're finishing up tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So can't wait for that. And also, you can follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
All the good stuff. You can find all those links below. So that is all I got for that. So thank you all for being here. Let's get into it. Oh, one last thing I want to mention. Sorry. Since we started 2 weeks ago, talking about our YouTube, we've gained 189 new subscribers. It's crazy.
So thank you all, because I know we have listeners on YouTube. So thank you if you are a listener and you subscribed, or if you're just watching our videos and you might have clicked on this one. So thanks. Appreciate that. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button on YouTube. We appreciate that too. All right. That's it. Let's get into it. What's been going on in your world?
We've all had the ick.
Yeah.
I think you're the only one who hasn't gotten it.
Yeah.
You like kind of like thought you were like, oh, I might, but like, I feel like you would have had it by now.
Yeah.
Because it comes on strong.
Yeah. I've had some like moments where I'm like kind of feeling a little here, a little iffy, but you guys have had it really bad.
Yeah. Jack got it first and then Stella did and then me. And it was literally all the same symptoms at this, like they all hit like at the exact same like day of the cold. Like first day is like runny nose, like a water faucet. And then the second day is like more runny, but also stuffy, and then also sneezing and coughing. And then it just slowly tapers off. But Jack is doing great now. He hasn't blown his nose in like 3 or 4 days. Stella refuses to let us use any kind of device or anything to get everything out of her nose.
She hates it.
So she can just, I've decided today, she can just deal with it. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm literally, like, I don't have enough hands.
She's so
you have to
strong,
hold
too.
her arms down and hold her head still and then get, like, the snot sucker in there. It's like, what are you supposed to do? She can live with it. It is literally not worth it. But she's doing better. She also had these random, like, high temps, which I was like, is it because her top teeth are erupting? Is it this cold? Is it the shot she got last week? Like, I don't know. Complicated. So we're all just recovering from the ick.
Yeah. So hopefully we're kind of getting out of it. It's been a lot of fun. Well, I know you have a couple other things you want to talk about. So what else do you have? What else has been going on in your world?
We went to go see Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Fire and Glow, and it was so cool.
We were debating on this back and forth for so long.
Yeah.
Of whether to get tickets because it's so expensive.
It is. For what it is, yeah.
But it was amazing.
It was good. Yeah, we ended up getting, it was 50% off one adult and one kid's ticket. And then we paid, like, it was like a 20% off for another adult ticket. I scoured the internet for weeks to find codes. And then Hot Wheels finally came out with one. But they had a much better deal around Christmas time. And I was just about to snag it. Like we went back and forth debating it and I was just about to snag it and then it was out. But anyway, it was great. We had a lot of fun. It was very loud. Jackson had headphones. Stella had headphones. Thankfully, she was, I mean, like this could have worked out really bad or really good, but it worked out really well. She was very tired. It was her nap time. So she just didn't have any interest. She just kind of snuggled in and kept her headphones on and just didn't really pay much attention. It worked out really well.
Yeah, the show was incredible. I'm going to try to put a little TikTok together soon so you guys can see our...
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so you can see a little bit more for that. So be looking out on our TikTok for just a little bit of that evening. So that was fun. The other day we took Jackson to this, it's a Japanese place. It's called Little Tokyo. It's like 8 minutes away from our house.
Yeah, we went and picked him up from school an hour early.
Yep. Took him out to eat. And because we did this... What was it for my birthday? It's the first time we took him to a hibachi grill, basically, where they cook in front of you. Was it my birthday?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. It was. So that was the last time. He really enjoyed it. And I've been talking to him about it again. And I'm like,
no, we've done it since then.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Well, we did it. Remember we went to Wasabi's for your birthday when I was pregnant with Stella.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about the last time we went with Zach and Hannah. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't remember what that was for.
That's what I was referring to. Yeah, what was it? Why did we go?
I don't know.
I don't know either. We were going to go to Dollywood. I know that. Maybe we were just going for lunch.
Maybe.
Remember, because we went to Dollywood that afternoon. So.
Yeah, maybe. I think it was in the fall.
It was. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So that was the last time we went. And I talked to Jackson about it, and he was like, oh, no, I don't want to go to the fire. And I'm like, dude, you loved it. Like, why are you now scared of the fire? But he was okay going this time, and we went back, and he loved it. What did he say to the chef? It was about the rice. He was like, He's
I
like,
don't remember.
he's like, I want the rice.
Yeah. And he wants him to flip the rice in his mouth.
He was like holding his mouth open.
It was so cute.
He kept talking to the hibachi chef, but that was such a good time. So we did that. What else? We have it on our list here. This is such a big topic. This came out, was it today or yesterday?
Yeah, I think today.
Yeah, maybe it was today. I don't know when this news broke.
Well, the East Tennessee Children's Hospital, which is where we take Jackson for his cardiologist. It's a really big hospital here in East Tennessee. Will be renamed the Dolly Parton Children's Hospital. So really big deal. We love Dolly. We love everything she does for kids and everyone in her community. And I think this is such a welcome and happy change. Like, I think not like it will ever like diminish having to go to a hospital or go to a hospital clinic or whatever with your kid. But I just think that there's so much they're going to do to it, like theming wise, and just like give it a total facelift because it needs one. Well, I mean, it's not that old looking, but I just think that, like, okay, we went to Vanderbilt, and Vanderbilt was a lot more whimsical looking than East Tennessee Children's is. And with Dolly, her logo being the butterfly, the new logo looks really nice.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm really happy with it.
We won't get into it. We have so many positive thoughts on Dolly. For so many different reasons. We're sitting here smiling. We're not going to get into it because I don't want to go down that road. But she is a national treasure, and we love Dolly, and she's amazing. And we have all positive things to say about Dolly. So we're really, really happy. Honestly, so happy with this happening. This is such an amazing change. Whatever you want to call it, it's just so great and a welcome addition. So. Dolly, you're amazing. I know you're not listening to our podcast. Maybe you are. Imagine she's sitting back in her home.
Okay, next topic.
All right, so I got a couple things. I want to go a little bit of a curveball here real quick because I know you haven't seen this, but have you seen all the new villains information that's come out over the past couple of days?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, what? I'm really proud of you. Okay, so I just want to talk about it for a second. Because I think it's really interesting. So there's now like this. I forgot his name, but he's from The Wrap. It was like an article that came out, and like this is not like your typical forums rumor mill. This was an actual, I don't know what you guys would call him, like a source in the industry or someone who writes. I mean, I don't know what you call him, but. He writes for The Wrap, and he has trusted sources, and he says that Disney's 3 new things for this land is, and I'll keep it short because I'm sure you guys have seen it everywhere. The roller coaster is going to be themed to Emperor's New Groove. The e-ticket is going to be the Shanghai Pirates Disney or the boats ride system, but themed to Maleficent. And then there's going to be a Hades dinner show, and then like a little Ursula spinner. So there's a lot of things of like, is this true? Is it going to happen? But I don't want to focus on that. I just want to ask you a couple of questions. What are your thoughts on just that in general? Like, does that make you more excited for villains, or maybe the original thought that you maybe thought villains was going to be? Like, what would you rather? Like, where are you at?
Well, I didn't really know like what else it was going to be. Like, I knew it was going to have an e-ticket.
Theme wise, did you have it's going to be like a little bit darker in theme, scarier?
I thought it was going to be darker in theme, but I'm kind of happy it's not going to be. The Emperor's New Groove coaster is really cool because there's like nothing themed to that amazing movie. I didn't watch that movie until, I don't know, a few years ago, right? Maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Because it just like, you grew up like way more of like a Disney Channel kid. Like I grew up a Disney kid, but not a Disney Channel kid. And there's a big difference.
There is a big difference.
I feel like there's probably a lot more love for the 2000s movies because of the Disney Channel, but I did not grow up watching Disney Channel. So once the 2000 movies started to come out, like I didn't see Lilo and Stitch until you and I were dating.
Which is crazy to me.
Yeah, so like all those 2000s movies just like weren't like that big with people who weren't into the Disney Channel, and Disney Channel was on like the way high premium cable channels. Like, it's not as accessible as it is now. So we just didn't see that. We didn't have much interest in that stuff. So it's like, it's very nice to see it coming to the parks, like something that it has a cult following, but like some people just don't care, or just don't know, or haven't seen it because it's not in the Renaissance, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and this article states that this coaster is based off the pull the lever moment in the movie. So I'm going to tell you my thoughts real quick as well, and I just want to hear your thoughts on my thoughts. Is I think so. This is definitely different than what I thought. It's a little bit less. It's not as great as what I thought, because I honestly thought not that the land would be scarier, but I just thought they would use like a little bit darker of a theme and a little bit more like, I don't know, just a little bit more into it. But the Emperor's New Groove coaster would be amazing to me. I think that pull the lever thing has such, like, think about Hagrid's, like, that's what first came to my mind. But the article starts talking about like Slinky Dog level thrill, and I'm like, there's no way that they build this brand new land. This is like Josh tomorrow, his new thing is riding on a Slinky Dog coaster as one of it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter what you theme it to. Another like Slinky Dog thrill. Like, I just don't see that being the case. I could see it being a family coaster. Like, if you give me Hagrid's and you theme it to Emperor's New Groove, I'm down. I think that would be so much fun, and I love Emperor's New Groove. My sister, if she's listening to this right now, she probably is the same way. We grew up watching Emperor's New Groove so much. So I think that would be really cool. I also thought it would be really cool I'm cool with the Maleficent e-ticket ride, like the dark ride being.
Oh yeah,
Maleficent
I think that's
themed.
going to be kind of scary.
Yes, but my biggest thing is, out of one of these two, I want it to be like include like a majority of the villains. So either that coaster have like, okay, yeah, I could have that moment, like you pull the lever and then you're going and then you meet some other villain and something else wacky happens that the villains do. You know what I mean? Like, okay,
well, like, I get it, but I don't like agree with it.
Oh, you don't agree with it?
No.
Okay. Why?
Because
what's your thoughts?
It's like too chaotic.
I love chaos.
I know, but like you're not supposed to be pulling a bunch of different movies into one ride. Like, you got to stick with the theme.
I know, but I like the idea of all these villains coming together in one place.
Yeah, not in a coaster though. Okay, but
what about
But think about like Tron. Like, how fast are you moving? You could barely even tell like what's happening on the screens. It's like wasted. You know?
Okay, true. So then that brings me to the point of the e-ticket. I'm great if Maleficent is a main theme of the ride, but again, I'd love to see a lot of other villains in it.
Meh.
You don't care? You don't want to see a lot
really.
of villains in one place on a ride?
I'm not that hype about it. Like, it'd be cool if it happened, but I'm not like reeling that it's not.
Okay, that's interesting. I honestly, it's
I
not
just
a big...
don't have a strong opinion. Like,
yeah.
Whatever they do, I'm just kind of like, that's what they're doing. That's cool. This is cool. I like that, you know?
I know, yeah. Honestly, I think either way, it's going to be really, really fun. And exciting. Also, the Hades dinner show, though, how cool would that be?
I think it's gonna be really cool. I love really Hades.
Cool. And they're going to add a train station. Sounds like that's been pretty consistent amongst everything. Is that there will be a train station over there, which will be really much needed. So, anyways, I'm curious of your all's thoughts on the new Villains Land information and what you think. Kind of, were you hoping it would be a little bit more scary or darker in theme? Do you like these new like potential plans? And like, again, this could be completely off base and none of this happens as far as like the themes go. So I want to hear from you guys. Let us know. You can comment or whatever you're listening on. You can message us on social media as well. Quickly, Olaf, did you see that Olaf is coming to the Animation Academy?
I did.
Yeah, I don't want to harp on this too much. I know everyone has their opinions about an animator being there versus Olaf. I see both the positive and negative side of that. I think it's really cool that Olaf is there teaching you. I think that's really cool technology use, and I think it'd be fun, but it's also sad not having an actual animator sit there and teach you, you know?
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts?
Of course I miss the animator.
Yeah, I think they'd just be better that way.
Okay, lastly from me, I know you have one more thing you want to mention here, and we spent a lot of time talking about this, but next week on our bonus show, we're going to be talking about Rock and Roller Coaster. That's where I started, pretty much started my Disney career. So if you want to know any ins and outs, any little, like, I don't know, secrets, I guess you could say, or history about Rock and Roller Coaster that you might not know of, you can go on to Instagram and you can find the post there. You can ask all your questions. It's also on a Patreon, on a YouTube. Ask us all the questions to be answered on our bonus show next week. But that's it. That's all I have in my world. You have one more. So what do you got?
Yeah, we went to Target to buy these like viral Disney kid and toddler clothes for Jackson. So I love Target. I follow a lot of like Target influencer pages, and they're all posting about these clothes. And we found most of them.
Yeah.
We found 4 things that we were thinking about getting. We bought 3 of them, and there are 2 shirts we're still yet to buy online. One of them looks like it came straight from a Disney park, though, so I'm excited to order that one. But we filmed a little something of us getting the clothes there. Thought about having Jackson do like a little fashion show here, like have him put it on and whatever. We have to edit those videos.
Yes, we do.
Still.
It's another little TikTok we have to make.
Yeah, and it should come out soon, because it's like trendy. It's like
Yes.
it's like what's going on now. So
I got to get on it.
So get going.
We'll get him dressed up. Send me those videos.
I will.
All right. So speaking of Target and Disney clothes, let's talk about what's going on our next trip. We don't have too much to talk about, but you brought this up yesterday.
Today.
About what?
Today.
Was it today? I'm sorry, my days are all mixed in. Be Our Guest restaurant.
Yeah.
Talked about going for like a lunch.
I know. Except it wouldn't matter if it was lunch or dinner because they're all the same price.
Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. It was what, 74 an adult?
72.
72 and 39 a child?
Something like that.
Something like that. That's a lot.
A lot of money.
So Jackson really loves Beauty and the Beast right now.
And he kept saying that he wanted to meet the Beast. And I was like, oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah. So that would, after it's all said and done, we'd be paying over $200 for us to go there. We've eaten at
paying for 3 people because Stella doesn't count.
Yeah. We've eaten at Be Our Guest before. Mm-hmm. So we've had that experience. So
when we were cast members and got a discount.
Yeah, it was a lot better. So it's nothing that we haven't tried before.
Did you ever eat there when it was a quick service?
Yes, I did. And I had like a little sub or something, like a French dip. I don't know what it was now. It's been so long. But
I loved it.
Yes. Did you?
I did. Yeah, I did.
Was that what you were hoping when you said lunch, that it still had the quick service?
Yeah.
Or? Yeah, that would have been so nice to still have the.
But I kind of like forgot that it didn't have it anymore.
Really?
Yeah, and then I was like, oh no, it's the dinner, like that's what it is. But I just thought the price would be cheaper, like all for less things make the price cheaper. Like, geez.
Yeah, it's really expensive. So I don't know.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Or talk us into it, guys. Or donate to the Be Our Guest fund. I don't know. That's what we've been discussing back and forth, is if it's worth it or not. So TBD, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Leaning towards no, but TBD. So, all right, let's get into our travel day. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's travel day. This is the best day.
I love travel day.
I love travel day too. There's so much excitement about travel day, right? Like,
yeah,
just getting up, getting ready to go, and you have the whole vacation in front of you. I love those feelings.
I know.
I'm feeling it right now.
Wow.
Guess what? Surprise, we're going tomorrow.
Wow. I don't think so.
So let's start with this trip. And again, if you guys aren't watching, go over on YouTube. Every Sunday, we are premiering a new vlog at 3:45 p.m. Eastern Time. And each week, we're showing a new part of our Disney World series. So it just came out yesterday, the travel day, and that's what we're talking about. So let's get into it. We got up early and out the door. It was about 6:30 is when we got out the door. We got Stella up, got Jack up. Jack is always so hard to wake up early.
He is. He used to cry. He doesn't cry anymore now.
Yeah. He used to cry a lot. We'd always want to do that like fun video of like,
hey, we're going to Disney today, and he's and we're like, okay.
All right, we'll try again later. Yeah, but now he's like, okay, we're going to Disney, and it's like,
yeah, a
so
little
cute.
groggy. But one of our parenting tips is to dress them in the clothes the night before.
Yes.
So he went to bed in his travel day outfit, in his airport outfit, because we knew we were just going to get him up and get him in the car. So he had his socks on, everything was good. All you had to do is slip on his shoes.
I think that was so smart
I
too.
love doing that.
It was so quick for all of us.
Yeah.
And it
Stella, we got changed because we were getting her up to get her changed in the middle of the night a few times anyway. So it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, it just made it quick for all of us.
Yeah.
That was so smart on your part.
Thank you.
We got everything. We packed the night before. We got mostly everything in the car. We just had the odds and ends. So made our way to the airport. We parked. Usually we park in like the parking lot next to the garage at McGee Tyson Airport in Knoxville. But that whole area is completely closed off now because they're building a new garage. So I parked. Actually, I don't know if it was closed off. I think I just went cheaper this time. I think that's what it was. Because I was like going to save like $7 or $8 a day, and we were gone for like 8 days.
No, I think it was because it was closed off. You would have been saving that much money if you were in the garage.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe that's what it was. So I parked in a different lot I've never parked in before, and I had to wait on a bus because I didn't know. I probably could have walked, but I just never know with those things, you know.
Yeah.
So, as you guys got in. Listen, it takes a whole family to get all of our suitcases and everything.
We had a lot of stuff.
What do we have?
We had a car seat for Jack, an infant car seat for Stella, 2 pieces of a stroller, so like the actual stroller with the one seat in it, and then the second seat. We had 2 full-size suitcases, right?
Yeah.
2 full-size suitcases, yes. 1 carry-on size suitcase. Then we had a diaper bag. You had your backpack, and Jackson had his backpack.
A lot of stuff.
Too much.
Did we say a pack and play?
No, and a pack and play.
Yeah. So how are we going to carry all that as a family?
I don't know. Grow some arms.
You've been trying.
I've been trying.
You do a really good job at that.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we actually were smart this year. I dropped all you guys off and the luggage at the terminal because before we drove just to the parking lot and took it all in.
Yeah. But
But we also had a little bit less things because we didn't have Stella the last trip. So this time we dropped it all off, and thankfully we had my family help you get everything in. So I met y'all inside. We did Ruby Tuesdays for breakfast, which was really nice.
Yeah.
But really expensive.
Well, it's quick service airport food. What do you expect?
Quick service airport food at a restaurant, nonetheless. I don't know if y'all know what Ruby Tuesdays is, but like, what would you? Because I feel like Ruby Tuesdays is just like more of a local franchise.
Oh, I don't know. But like compared to like a Red Robin kind of.
Red Robin. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty accurate. What did we get there? Do you remember?
Bacon, egg, and cheese croissants. Jack had a muffin and chocolate milk. You had a Monster, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so. That's like
I don't know. I think I just had my water to drink.
Yeah, I think you did. I usually get a Monster at the airport. Sometimes we'll do Starbucks at the airport. It just depends the time of day that we're traveling. So we got our breakfast, sat down for a moment. And Jack was so excited about this trip.
Yeah, he was.
He was excited on the plane. Like, he was just so thrilled. And it was just so nice seeing this time because I felt like this was a really big turning point for him. And
I know, but it makes me sad because like I just wasn't involved in a lot of it.
I know you were taking care of Stella.
Yeah, the whole time.
Yeah,
it was rough.
You did great though.
Thanks.
Yeah, you used the carrier through the airport, right?
Yeah,
that was the easiest.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. It's hard. You're a little bit not detached, but like used to. Usually,
my focus was like mostly on her. She was physically attached to me.
Yeah.
And when she wasn't, I was pumping. And then she was back to being strapped to me.
Yeah. Usually you and Jack are hand in hand at the airport,
Yeah.
walking around, and yeah. Hey, but this year, Stella's going to be walking.
Oh my God.
That's going to be crazy.
It's going to be chaos.
Stella's almost walking.
She is almost walking right now, by the way. She's
Yeah.
she's been pulling up to stand on her own for like, I don't know, a few weeks, maybe 2 weeks at this point. And she's like trying to take steps. She's only like, she'll stand up and only hold on with one hand at this point. She's walking with the baby walker.
Yep.
She's not at 8 months yet.
It's too much.
It's too much. She's driving me crazy.
Listen, tell them.
Well, she's fully crawling now too, but
Yeah, tell them the analogy you shared with me today. That video.
so there was like a reel that I shared with Mitchell that it was like an early walker, like 9 months or less, is basically compared to like a 9-year-old having a driver's license. Like, can he reach the pedals? Sure. Can he steer? Maybe. But like, should he be behind the wheel of a car? No. And like, that's what it's like to have a 9-month walker. And she is not 8 months yet. So
it's gonna be
also,
crazy.
that's a sad side note. Because she was born on the 30th, she's not going to have like a February month
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah, I know.
She was supposed to be born on the 28th. Little stinker.
She wanted to be cooked.
She didn't want to be cooked. She was overdone.
Yeah, she was chunky and squished.
I know, she's 9 pounds.
She was extra cooked.
Yeah. But yeah. So it's just gonna be chaos. She will be the kid with the backpack leash on because she doesn't play.
No. She's gonna be a handful.
She is a handful. She's a tough cookie. Yeah. She will be the kid with the backpack leash on. Yeah. I'm not even ashamed of it. I don't care. I'll leash up both of them because Jack will be jealous. Fine. You want a leash too? Leash for everyone.
Yeah. He will. He'll be like, I want a leash. Oh my gosh, I can see it now. So okay, every time I edit our YouTube vlogs, I pretty much always put the same takeoff song on it. But not only that, we listen to the same, not the same YouTube song, right? Like I use this one sound bite on YouTube, but we listen to an actual song with lyrics when we do a takeoff. And what is that?
It's called Sissy That Walk by RuPaul.
It like lines up perfectly.
If you play it just as you can hear the engines kicking up for you to go down the runway, then by the time you take off, you hear RuPaul going, fly, 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 fly.
Uh-oh, fly, fly. And then he goes, really, Sissy That Walk. And then
that walk.
That's usually where we end it.
Yeah. Well, you end it.
Yeah.
So funny.
So there you go. That's our takeoff song. Yeah, I want you to talk about this next point because you had this idea and it turned out so well for us.
Yeah. So usually at that point when I was out and I was having to pump, I would pour the milk into like the little like collection bottles, the ones that you get from the hospital or whatever. But I thought, well, that would just be like really big and bulky to bring to the parks and bring on the plane and everything. So I ended up just putting them in the bags, like the oh my God, what are they called? Like the breast milk storage bags.
Yeah.
And I froze some from the night before that was just going to sit in the fridge and go bad. So I froze that, brought that with us. And then I brought that for any of the milk that I pumped from the plane to the second we got home. It went all, besides when we were at the hotel, it all went in bags because it would lay flat. It would get cooler quicker. And yeah, it was just super convenient. And then I could just throw it out when I'm done with it. And I don't have to worry about like washing out another set of bottles or doing whatever. It was really convenient.
Yeah, it turned out so well.
Really did. And then we have the Tommy Tippy thermos, like the bottle warmer thermos. So when we went to Ruby Tuesdays to get our sandwiches, we just asked them to fill it up with hot water from their coffee pot. And they did. And we used that to heat up Stella's bottles.
Yeah. Worked out perfect for us.
I'm so looking forward to not having bottles on this next trip.
Yeah. That adds so much to our luggage and just travel needs.
Yeah.
In general. I'm really, not to rush her, but for the trip, just thinking about the trip, it'll be nice. Jack watched movies on the tablet.
Yeah, we only let him, not like we're like shaming it, but like for us and for him, it really works if we just give him the tablet when we're on the plane or in the long car ride and we just pop on movies for him. He doesn't play it like at a restaurant or when we're out anywhere else or whatever, just with long travel, because I would like to be watching a movie.
Yeah.
If I was on a plane for 2.5 hours. Instead, I have to watch my kids watch a movie.
Yeah. Except our plane ride's only about an hour and 15
Yeah,
minutes
it's not
from
bad.
here, which is also really nice, too.
It's not bad.
Yeah, so by the time we lift off, we land.
Yeah.
And we landed around 9:51 a.m. in Sanford is about around the time we landed. I don't remember what time we took off. But again, it was only like an hour and 15-minute flight. So we flew into Sanford, and it's a small airport. We usually fly Allegiant, so in the times that we go, it's typically the only thing they have is Sanford. This year we scheduled our Disney trip so we could fly into MCO.
I'm really excited.
Yeah, me too. I love Sanford, but it's also 45 minutes to an hour away from Disney. That's a lot of extra time.
Crazy.
Yeah. And Orlando's great.
Yeah.
It's busy, but we get to hear from our friend, the mayor, Buddy Dyer.
That's true.
And brought a monorail to start it off.
That's true. Oh my God,
Jackson's
Jackson's going to love it.
He's going to love it.
He's never been to MCO.
No. Oh my gosh. We just both had that realization. We're like, oh my gosh, he's going to love it. So, yeah, so that's for our next trip. But, you know what I love? I really love, this is crazy, but when you step off the plane and you feel that Florida heat.
Yeah, like when you're still in the tunnel and like you feel it.
It hits you and you're like, oh, I'm on vacation.
Yeah.
Now. Like it's so different. Even when we leave here, it's hot here in Tennessee, but like it's hot.
Yeah.
And you're like, woof, what'd I get myself into?
It's crazy.
Again, everyone helped us like with our luggage too. Because we needed it. It
was really nice. And like I had Stella strapped to me. And it was nice that like everyone was helping along. Like the car seats we had on like backpack bags, but they were kind of cheap backpack bags, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
They're not like the best. I wish we had like better padded ones, but those are like expensive. They're like $50-$60. Ooh. I know, but almost worth it because Jackson's car seat is heavy and we don't know what kind of car seat we'll have for Stella next year. So.
Oh no, forgot about that. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Because her car seat. Oh no, we only had one backpack car seat bag. The other one for Stella was just a handle because it was just her infant car seat. Yeah. It wasn't a big one.
Yeah, you're right.
So it wasn't that heavy, but heavy enough. We didn't bring the base because we just strap it in with the seatbelt, by the way. But a lot of people were carrying stuff for me because I had Stella strapped to me. And then the stroller was in a bag that had wheels on it. And then our suitcases all had wheels on it. And then everything else was just like carrying and stacking up and seeing how much we could do. It was crazy.
Yeah. That's the fun part of traveling with kids.
I guess so.
We rent our car from Turo. We've done it the past couple of years. It's amazing. Highly suggest going through Turo. I know there's some like potential concerns with like if they back out and they, cancel your trip and stuff like that. But Turo is about half the price of a car rental, and it's been amazing for us. And we've had no issues, thankfully.
Yeah, it's been good.
We rented a big Ford Transit van this time, so it can hold all of us. How many? Let's see. There was a lot of us. What was it in total? 9? Was it 9?
I think so.
So there's 4 of us.
Mm-hmm.
My parents. Mm-hmm. That's 6.
8.
And okay, so there's 8 of us.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a lot of people. We get in the van and we go and pick up our Walmart order first that we placed the night before. And then we stopped at International Diamond Center to get our wings cleaned.
Yes.
And then this is where I ordered your necklace.
Yeah.
And everyone was giving me a hard time because it took a little bit longer. It took like 15 minutes. Usually it would have been in and out, maybe 20 minutes. And everyone's like, well, not everyone. Amanda's like, why were you in there so long?
Because everyone was giving me heat. I had to hear it. And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah. It's because I was trying to order this necklace.
Well, it was a charm for my necklace.
It's a charm. Yeah, sorry. And it's a little S for Stella.
I know. I have my J for Jack and I have my S for Stella.
Yeah. So that was that.
Yeah.
It's nice. Oh, we actually talked about, you brought it up a couple of nights ago. We were talking about it. We probably should have ordered food first and then picked up our Walmart order and did everything else.
Yeah, that way, like when we're waiting for the Walmart order and waiting for you to finish with the jewelry, we could have been like eating.
Yeah, because this time we ate after all that at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
So
like Chick-fil-A is like our classic.
Yeah.
That like we just go to anyway, because when we took our trip in 2022, nope.
2024? 2023. It was 2023. Right?
Yeah, it was our 2023 trip was when my Chick-fil-A cup spilled, and that was the first time we got the reusable mug.
Yeah, that Chick-fil-A started it all for us.
It started it all.
With the Disney reusable.
So I feel like it needs to be
mugs.
like a tradition to go to Chick-fil-A on travel day.
Which we go and get drinks at
But
Chick-fil-A.
in 2024, we went to Zaxby's, and that was also really delicious.
That was really good.
That's when we both had the buffalo garlic.
Oh, that was a good
Oh,
introduction
I could go
to
for that again.
All right. See you guys. We're headed off to Zaxby's.
Yes, seriously.
At 11 o'clock at night. So after we got all that, we made it to Old Key West. This is my family's DVC home resort. So we almost always stay at Old Key West. And it just feels like a vacation place, like we've stayed at Polynesian. We loved it. We stayed at Bay Lake Towers. You and I have stayed at a lot of different places. Caribbean Beach,
Yeah.
Art of
Coronado.
Animation, Coronado, Pop Century, All
Love
Stars.
Pop.
Yeah.
I really love Pop.
Yeah, me too.
I think I like it more than Art.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do. Yeah, what All Stars have we stayed at? Music?
Movies?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. It might have been
That's funny.
music. No, it was music.
I thought it was the jazz area.
No, I don't know.
Music.
I was going to say movie. I was going to say, well, maybe you're right, music, because I'm thinking of like Sorcerer Mickey, but I'm like, well, that sounds like movies. But maybe I'm remembering the time I went with my parents.
Maybe.
So I don't know.
I don't know.
But we stayed there.
Yeah.
Yeah. A couple other places, maybe.
Ollie?
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that's been our resort bucket list. We do want to add. You know what I'd love to do? I'd love to take little like weekend trips over like every year
Wow.
and stay at a different resort.
Wow.
That's my bucket list.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Sure.
Okay. It's a done deal then.
Okay.
Okay, real quick. If you could, your next Disney resort, Walt Disney World resort, if you could stay there for a weekend, where are you going? New. The Chapman stayed there before.
Floridian.
Floridian? Okay. Okay.
What about you?
Riviera.
Want to know what my second one is?
What?
It just comes to me.
Let me hear it.
Beach Club.
Oh, Boardwalk.
Not a fan.
Yeah, I know. Not many people are.
Overdone.
Yeah, okay. Beach Club. I can get behind that.
Love Beach Club.
All right. We'll see you next year at the Beach Club.
Okay. See you then.
So getting back to our check-in, our room wasn't ready. We do the online check-in too.
We've been seeing a lot of things about like not to do the online check-in.
Yeah.
But like it's interesting because it's like don't do the online check-in, like do the in-person one. Like it's more personable. Like you could probably get your requests filled and you could get upgrades. But like we've had pretty good luck getting our requests filled doing the online
Yes.
check-in. And we can't get an upgrade because we already have a 2-bedroom villa.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can get a 3-bedroom, but there's not that many, and they're not just going to randomly be like,
I don't
"Here,
think so.
here's a 3-bedroom villa."
I mean, like
Enjoy.
honoring the request to be like closer to a certain building or like in a certain area. Like I get that, but also they honored our request that we put in online, and we still had to wait. So I just don't really see it being that beneficial. And if we were like, oh, just kidding, we'll go to Turtle Pond instead, I'm absolutely sure that there were Turtle Pond rooms available.
Yeah.
Absolutely sure. Like, Peninsula is so very popular.
It is. And that's going to be the thought for this year is, do we do Peninsula or do we do Turtle Pond? Because the perks of just being closer to the quiet pool and the refill station right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of feeling Turtle Pond.
I know, I kind of am too. And then like, we were like, oh, Peninsula, great. Oh, we got a Peninsula room. We were like so far back in Peninsula, we were basically at Turtle Pond anyway.
Yeah, we really were.
So I was like, there was like no point. It really wasn't. We were like further from the bus stop there than we would have been if we were just at Turtle Pond.
Yeah. Agreed.
Didn't like it.
I didn't like it either. The next part, we were just, while we were waiting, we went into the Conch Flats Community Hall, and that was really nice. This is the first time you and I have ever went in there.
Yeah, so they had a lot of cool stuff. Obviously, a lot of stuff for kids, but they had some stuff for adults too. Lots of coloring pages. Basically, there were just like boxes of coloring pages. I think they were organized by character, which was really cool. They had a little couch seating area, which we stayed in for a bit with a movie playing in front, a couple of kids' toys, a little kids' table, just some different things. And there's like different things you could do there, like just in general. Like, I think you could like make a button or like do like a bunch of like different like little things, like maybe paint a clay character. I don't know, like some like random little things you could do. And then of course they have all their like big things like tie-dye and s'mores and all that stuff like happens from there. But there's a bunch of like little activities you can do to like pay for, and they're like $3-5 activities. I definitely think that it might be something we can like stop by and do with Jackson as like a unique souvenir this trip. I think last trip we were like, well, maybe he's not old enough for some of this stuff yet, but I think this next trip it'll be like a nice unique to Old Key West like souvenir that we can do for him to get something from there.
I think it'd be perfect.
I also like, I'm not a fan of tie-dye, but I really just want him to like have the experiences that like I would have wanted to have as a kid being there. So like do the tie-dye shirts or like what, you know what I mean? Like whatever it is. Like I just kind of like want him to be able to do it.
I do too. Like there's a lot of us, or a lot of things that we were talking about this other day, that there's a lot of experiences that we really like, and we just like want our kids to have those experiences as well. And it's like this weird, like, well, is it selfish, or is it like just wanting to share those like same feelings and emotions that we had, you know?
Like I just like, it's not like the hotels offer like so much awesome stuff, and like I just want to take advantage of it, and like especially if it's geared like for the kids. I mean, like anyone could do the tie-dye, right? But like I don't want a tie-dye shirt, but Jackson would wear the heck out of that tie-dye shirt.
He would.
And tell everyone that he made it, and tell everyone that he made it at Old Key West and Disney, and look at the Mickey, and like he would just go on about it.
He would.
I know it would make him so happy.
Yeah.
So I think we've got to do stuff like that.
I agree. I am definitely down for that. I there's so many things this upcoming trip I'm looking forward to, and we can talk about it in another episode, but you just
like our resort mugs.
Yeah, like our resort mugs.
So we chose orange for Mitchell and pink for me. Well, I knew I was going to get pink. I wasn't letting a kid choose my mug. But Jackson let Mitchell choose. I think it was either green or orange you could choose, right?
I think so, or maybe
we have the blue.
You're right, yeah.
So it was green or orange. Yep. Jackson chose orange, which is not surprising. He likes the color orange a lot. Does. And we got our drinks. I got a Diet Coke, Mitchell got a Coke, and then we went to the gift shop.
Yeah, so we went to the gift shop. We got, we were looking for a lanyard for Jackson. So one of the things that we wanted to do this year, and I think we talked about it, we might have talked about it in this vlog early on, but we wanted Jackson to be able to do pin trading this year for the first time. We just felt like he was at the perfect age to go ahead and start. So we were like, okay, we'll go look for a lanyard in the gift shop. So that's where we went, looked for some lanyards in there. Ultimately decided to hold off on the lanyard because we're like, let's just do it on once we get to Magic Kingdom instead. It just felt like it was going to hit differently at Magic Kingdom. But while we were in there, Jackson literally wanted to touch absolutely everything. It's hilarious. Like, he's like, what's this? What's this? What's this? Literally touching and grabbing everything he could that was in his path. But they had a lot of amazing things at the shop. This was probably the best year for merch. I think we said it in the vlogs, but if we didn't, we definitely said it to ourselves. They had a Mickey wreath. That's like, if in the fall time, if you're on Main Street, you see the Mickey wreaths hanging on the lamppost. You could buy one of those, or at least, their version. And I was like, I'm not leaving here without this. And long story short, we didn't. Not that day, but you have to watch the vlogs to see that story. And then they had like tons of Old Key West merch that was amazing. And honestly, there was a shirt I should have got, and if it's still there this next time we go, I've got to get it. It's like that, like reddish, like kind of a reddish color.
Yeah, but like the thing is that the reasons that we weren't getting all this stuff was because it was expensive.
It is.
Like, I think we got the Old Key West stuff that was like cheap enough. Like the mugs. Like, we got 2 mugs.
We did get 2 mugs, 2 Old Key West mugs.
That shirt that you're talking about was $35.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it now.
Prices for shirts have kind of gotten a little outrageous.
Crazy. Yeah, they used to be like $20 and $24. Yeah, $35 is a lot for a t-shirt. A lot, but it was so nice. What else did we find in there though? There was one last thing in that gift shop.
Hilarious. Mickey straws. So they're like the silly straws that are Mickey shaped. They ring a bell with us because just before we left for Disney, Jackson was drinking out of the one that we've had here since before we had Jackson, by the way. I think that was when we went on one of our trips and I got a Mickey straw.
Yeah.
Mitchell put it, okay, so here's the real story. I don't think you know the real story, Mitchell.
I don't know if I do, actually.
Okay. Mitchell's parents came over. Jackson had chocolate milk from McDonald's. They never give you a straw when they give you milk from McDonald's for some reason. And so we were like, oh, Disney straw, because we're going to Disney. So Jack was using his Mickey straw. And then when he was done with it, we put the straw in the sink. But we let it lay there on its side, and it still had chocolate milk in it. So when we were trying to clean it, we couldn't get into the Mickey to clean it because those straws are also way thinner than any other straw, and you cannot fit even like a brush meant for a straw. You cannot fit one of those in there. It will not go through the Mickey. It's so thin. So there was still chocolate milk left inside of it, and you were trying to figure out how to get it out. So you decided to run it through the dishwasher.
Yep.
And then it came out a mangled Mickey. So I don't think you know that it was like
mouse.
kind of my fault that it was left. Because I just put it in the sink. I didn't rinse it out.
Listen, if you want to take the blame on this one.
Oh, I'm not. You made it a mangled Mickey. You put it in the dishwasher, and I was like, you're like, I'll get him new ones if it comes out like that.
Yeah.
So we did. And then what happened?
We had them shipped home. I can't help
And then we had 4 mangled Mickeys because they all melted.
They all melted in the box. And we asked Disney to replace them, and Disney said, we don't have any more.
Yep.
In which then we asked one
Your
of
cousin.
our family, my cousin, to go get it the next week or 2 weeks after that. She went down there and she's like, yeah, I found them. Here you go. So now we have them. So that's the Mickey straw story. After that, we got checked in about like 3:27. And we were on Peninsula Road. We were in room 2913. We had a 2-bedroom that we stay in with the Disney Vacation Club at Old Key West, and it's so nice. It's really huge. But I have a question for you. This time we were on the first floor, but what do you prefer? What do you like most, the first floor or the third floor?
So when I'm going to my room, I like the first floor. It also worked out a lot better for like the stroller and everything. When I am in my room, I like the third floor.
The views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like being away from people a little more. But like going to your room and knowing you don't have to walk all the way up all those stairs, because there's only a handful of elevators on those buildings.
Yeah, some of them don't have them.
Yeah, some of them don't have them at all. So there's only a handful of elevators in the resort, and they're all scattered throughout different buildings. So you're probably not going to get one, and you're going to have to walk all the way up the stairs after walking through Disney all day. And if you have a stroller, thankfully we had the car there, so we would just open up the trunk, leave the stroller in the trunk of the car, and then come back down. But that also meant you couldn't really like pack it up or clean it out or do kind of what you needed to do. I mean, you got to fold it up to get on the bus anyway, but still, anyway, if you don't have a car there, could you imagine not having a car and having to take your stroller up 3 flights of stairs after being in the park all day?
No, especially the double stroller that we had.
Yeah.
So, and I agree with you totally. I literally couldn't have said it better. I wish I could disagree or have something else to add, but you pretty much put it perfectly. So I agree.
Thanks.
I also love when we walk into the resort and they have on the little screen that says, welcome home. So it's like, welcome home, Everett's. I love that. Like, it's such a nice little touch. Like the Disney touch.
Yeah.
Just makes you feel like magical, Also, never fails that when literally every time we check into Old Key West, we check it, like get into our room. It's time for Jackson to run around.
He gets the zoomies.
He's like a cat. He just runs all around.
Yeah, he's so excited.
He's so excited. He's so happy to be at Disney. And he's like, oh, look at all this room. And he just takes off. And every year I've captured it on video where he's just running around like a little hooligan.
Yep. That's it.
So it's a lot of fun. So what happened later in the day?
Me and Jackson went to go get refills for our mug while you sat in the room with Stella while she was sleeping. Stella was still contact napping at this point, so we didn't put her down for any naps. So we would just take turns. It was actually kind of nice, though.
It was nice.
It was like sit in the room. It was nice and peaceful. We get to like doom scroll or do whatever we were doing. And she would just like sleep on us. It made us sit.
Yes, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
It made us sit and relax, so that was a good thing. But it definitely changed the pace of the vacation.
Yeah, well, not in the parks.
No,
she just slept on us, but at the resort.
Yeah, in the parks, it made it a little more difficult.
Chaos. Yeah. Anyway, so me and Jack went, and it looked like it was gonna rain, so we took like a picture and we took a little video together. Then we went, and I got Mitchell a Coke, and I got my tea, and it's just. The tea is not great. It's one of those like Gold Peak machines that's like you could choose water or sweet tea or unsweet tea or something else. I don't remember what the other flavor is. Maybe raspberry. Maybe there isn't any. Who knows? But I love unsweet tea or just tea in general. And you expect it to be like a nice, refreshing tea, and it's like garbage. It's like,
and it's Gold Peak too, which is like surprising.
No, it's just terrible. It's like Florida water mixed with like tea mixed with dishwater. There's just something that's like off about it. Like I could take Florida water tea, fine, but it's like it's almost like it's been brewed too long or has sat out too long. I don't know. It's garbage, but it's Disney tea. There's nothing that tastes like it. It's Disney tea.
Yeah.
And it just so much reminds me of that 2024 trip where I first got my mug because I wasn't really drinking soda at that point. So I was like, what else am I going to fill it up with? Might as well get the bad tea. Here's the caveat. It does not have an RFID chip reader.
Yeah.
So you can use any mug.
Yeah. You heard it here first.
Which is why I got a Diet Coke first, because I wanted to get something where I could actually like, utilize my chip.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they don't have a chip reader on the tea, but
I don't know.
That is what it is. We've utilized a different cup at one point. Not this trip.
Yeah.
We paid for it this trip. We did. We did. I love my Coke. I don't get anything different than Coke. in my mug.
No. I've gotten Powerade. No, you've gotten Powerade once or twice.
Maybe. Yeah.
And then I got lemonade that Jackson and I shared at the pool day too, which was nice. For dinner, I made dinner. We decided to make a few dinners this time because usually we end up ordering out and it's a big hoopla about what are we getting, who's calling it in, who's going to get it. Like, it's just, it wouldn't be that bad if we didn't have the kids like sleeping at home usually, but usually they are. And then it's just like a tug of war to figure out who's going where and what we're eating. Anyway, so we decided to buy ingredients and make a bunch of meals, which was cheaper and easier, and no one had to choose because everything was there. So this time we had a concoction that has been in my family for a few years. It's called It Is What It Is, literally. Elbows, elbow pasta, tomato soup, and cheese. The only ingredient missing from that list is water. So it is 1 pound of elbow macaroni, 4 cans of tomato soup, and then you fill up 2 of the cans with water. And then you get a pound of yellow American cheese, preferably Land O'Lakes.
Yes.
And that's it. You get the pasta going, and then you put the soup and the cheese together, and then you get them all together, and then you serve it with salt and pepper on the side.
So good.
So delicious.
Give it a try. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, it's so good. And then we put Jack down to bed, 8:19.
Yeah.
Good night, Irene.
Good night. A little bit past his bedtime.
Yeah.
After we got him down, we just kind of went outside and hung out on the balcony and watched the Epcot fireworks and relaxed, which is really nice. And then we got our bag packed and ready for the next day. This is like, because we use the backpack on the plane, we dump a lot of like electronics and things like that in it. So we always have to completely repack our parks bag. And then we do a little TikTok of what we pack in our bag as well, which I got to finish. So that'll be out on TikTok soon. We have a lot of things to check out on TikTok. So be looking forward to that. And then it was off to bed. 10:45 is when we headed off to bed. It's a pretty late day, pretty late evening, but honestly, it was a really good travel day. I think the only thing that I would love differently is for the hotel to have, we've been able to check in a little bit earlier in the hotel, but oh well, it was a great day. That's it for a travel day. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it brought you a little bit of Disney magic, and maybe you're preparing for your next Disney vacation. So let us know what you think. Comment or send us a message. But thanks for listening. You remember you can check out all of our social media links at YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. I don't know, just everywhere. There's the show links or show notes below. You can find a link to everything there. And then check us out on Patreon. We're going to go over right now. It's 11:33 at night, but we're about to go record our last Traders bonus show. So you can join us on Patreon, be a paid member, and listen to that. And then next week, we're going to be talking about all about Rock and Roller Coaster. So thank you all for listening. Thanks for being here. And we hope you have a great rest of your week. And we'll see you on YouTube for our next premiere.